Hello everyone, welcome. This is Gabriel, the Forex Helper, with another video on long-term investing. This is a series, and the series is called The Case for Long-Term Investing. The reason I started making this series is because this is one of the biggest questions we get when it comes to our strategy. How much money can I make using your strategy? And because there's no exact number, there's so many different factors when it comes to the financial markets. We can't necessarily put a specific number on any investment because that's just not the nature of the market. Okay, so another reason why I started making this series, not only to answer that question, but also to give everyone a visual understanding of how things look from the chart perspective, from the charting perspective when it comes to our strategy. Usually when I make videos, especially those videos in the past, I usually show how the MT4 profits look, but I never really get into charting. But now you're going to be able to actually see the visual perspective from the charting on why the long-term investment works the best. And also, if you're looking for services and you're looking for ways to invest in the market, especially if you're looking to see results like the ones that we produce, then feel free to contact us and one of our representatives will be more than happy to assist you. So let's get on with this video. And I've already covered this before, the reasons why you should choose long term. And this video I will be showing you the Hang Seng 50. And our results for the Hang Seng 50 we made 486,000 pips or points because it is an index and it's a Hong Kong index. It's the index that measures the businesses in Hong Kong. And let's go ahead and take a look at how we were able to do that. All right. So the very first thing, what we're going to do is we're going to go to MyFX book. I've already talked about MyFX book, and I'll just mention it again. MyFX book is a third-party website that monitors trading accounts. All right, you can get an account for yourself. It's free to sign up. You plug in your information, and once you plug it in, all the computers will then spit out all the necessary data. And this is all the data here that you're looking at from the different time frames and all the points that we've made, how long we've been holding. So you see how everything varies. You see the percentage gains, they always vary. Okay, everything it just varies. So many different reasons, because that's just how the market, that's the nature of the market. That's just how the market goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at this particular one. Sometimes you can click on these and they'll open up a chart for you, but these don't have a chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the trading view, and I already have the Hang Seng opened. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the time frame. So this time frame, same time frame like the one we looked at on the previous video, just like the Nikkei. So we have March 31st, 2020 to March 31st, 2021. So a whole year, 365 days, guys. All right. Some of you guys who are in the Forex, you're looking at this, you're like, oh my goodness, that's a long time. Well, welcome, guys. Welcome to the understanding. This is one of the key reasons why I need to make these videos, so that you can actually start to implement within your mind that when you're doing long term, you're going to be way better off. More consistent results, you're going to see more success much more often. Just leave your investment, leave your assets to grow. Once you leave them to grow, you're going to see results like this. You're going to see pips grow, larger numbers. Now, if you're looking at the net profit here, keep in mind these are Bitcoins. So that's why they look like this. All right, these are all in Bitcoins. But let's take a look and let's start charting and let's see how it looks from a charting perspective. So we have March 31st, 2020 to March 31st, 2021. So let's look for that here. I'm going to get my rectangle just to kind of close off the area. And let's go ahead and make sure this is not on. Okay, so this is on the weekly here. I'm going to choose the monthly here. And from the monthly, I'm looking for March. All right, so I mean, that was technically, I mean, March 31st, so it's like April, but whatever. Just gonna go ahead and look for 2021, February, March. So just go to April here. All right. So this is the area where we want to focus on, because this is the area that the investment took place. Our investment took place in this time frame, this timeline. So let's look at the price that we purchased it. Our open price was at 23,492, and 28 was our closing price, 28,352. So let's see, 23,492. I'm gonna go ahead and grab an arrow and let's see, 23,492. See if I could find 23,492. Okay, keep an eye on this section here. So 23,4 something. Okay, 490. Okay, so here. So somewhere along here. Okay, and I'm gonna draw this because I can never remember the numbers. So I'll find the second number. So the second number, 28. So well, before I even chart that, I mean, you can just see visually. You can see. I mean, if we were to look here, open price, 19 something. Okay, 19,000. Okay, and it closed at 29. So we know just from the numbers, it went up. Okay, so it was a buy. So we chose buy, so we were correct. Here we look at the numbers, 23 went up to 28. Okay, it was a buy. The numbers went up. I mean, you'll be able to see that. I mean, that's the basic principle. Either the asset will go up in value or it's going to go down in value. Let's look at this, platinum. Okay, it went down in value. We bought it at 9.29, and we knew it was going to go down because of the Forex helper strategy. And sure enough, we were correct. So we sold it, and sure enough, we were correct. It went down to 8.92. I mean 8.24, and so we profited. So you see how that works? See, here's another sell that profited. So you can either buy or you can either sell. You just have to know which position to take. So, all right, so 28,352. So let me see. So this is 20, this is 30, 28,352. I mean, I know some of you guys may be like, he's not being exact here. Okay, it's because it's like, it's not gonna find the exact one if you scroll it. 28,352. All right. Oh, you see what I'm saying? All right. So alright. Oh, that's close. 354. Okay. Alright. Close enough. So, I mean, here you see it. I mean, visually, again, keep in mind, this is all in retrospect. Okay, I'm looking back into time here. So I'm going back all the way from, what the decision I made back in, on April 1st, 2020, and how that's now. If we were to look a little closer, I'm gonna just kind of paint a couple of scenarios here, so you guys can get an idea of what is going on or what could happen while you're doing this. Okay, so you see the first month we made that buy. Let's take a look at the second month, which was May 2020. Okay, we can see here that there was a downtrend right after that trade was placed. Okay, there was a downtrend that took place. All right, now what if I said to myself, oh my goodness, there was a downtrend, and you know, woe is me. I'm gonna close off my trade, and I would have been at a severe loss. Okay, I would have been at a severe loss. I would have missed out. And that's one of the things that we find happen quite a bit. It happens quite a bit with many of our members, especially when they first come into our network, whether it's account management or signals. They usually, they give up too easily. The first month, sometimes it might not be that great, you know. And you're going to remember you have to go through a process of up and down, drawdown phase, profit phase, drawdown phase, profit phase. It's just going to continue. That's just always going to be the process. Now, if we were to look and zoom in into this little candle, we would be able to see a whole lot more, up and down movements. But of course, overall for the month, it would have been down. Okay, and we can see by these candles that there were some up and down movements, which the open price settled there, and the close price settled somewhere as well. The highest point and the lowest point of the prices were settled at these areas for that month. All right, but you can just look at here and look at this one here. Such a high point was reached for the month of July 2020, but still we were still further ahead than where we first started. Okay, now again, in retrospect, when you look back, you can see why this works. You can see why it works. The key is this. Here's the key. Remember, we're looking back. But now, let's say we wanted to take this. And I'm going to actually get ready to end this video soon. Let's say we wanted to take this trade again. And we're a trader. We said, oh, I want to invest in the Hong Kong index. And you have your reasons why you want to invest in the Hong Kong index. So now, since today it is April 29th, so it's about to be May. Okay, so for the month of May, and you want to hold this for another year, so it's May 2021, and you want to hold it for up until May 2022. All right, so you can already see. Well, what's going to be the next move? I mean, will it continue to go up? Well, will it? Or will it take a dive? Well, that's the question. And this is why you need the expert help. See, we were able to see this blank space. We were able to, how can I say it? We were able to make the right decision. Because remember, before this was filled up, this used to look like this. It was empty just like this. This used to be empty like this back in 2020. Before 2021 came, this was empty. But we were able to know which direction it was going to head. Now, which direction will this head? We know that as well. And that's because of the Forex Helper strategy. Now, the Forex Helper strategy we use that strategy for our signals. We use that strategy for our account management. We use it for the whole shebang. And if you're interested in wanting to learn more, you can use this strategy for any market. You can use it for the Forex market, the indices market, the stock market, the cryptocurrency market. And once you utilize it, along with patience, patience is the key, endurance is the key. Imagine if you gave up the first month or even the second month here, you know, when the prices dropped, you know, a little lower like this candlestick did at one point. Or here, you know, prices went so high and you got scared because you gained so much. You got up into what point? How many points was this? About 26.8. You reached 26.8 and you got scared. You know, even though you bought it at 23, but you got scared. You said, "Oh man, this is gonna go. It's gonna go worse." And you could have been right because it did drop considerably low once again back in September 2020 to about 23.1, okay, and then closed off at another 23.5. So you could have really freaked out in September and said, "Oh man, I'm closing." Now, if you would have closed here, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. But remember, look, it still continued to go up, and we were able to see that. We knew that, okay. But the point I'm trying to make is this. There were a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotional roller coasters, only if you allow your emotions to get involved. But there was definitely a lot of ups and downs in the market. That's just normal. That's natural, okay? But overall, we won. We won. We reached our goal. We reached our destination. This is a journey. So we're going to embark on another journey, guys, for 2022. Are you guys going to join in? Do you want to be a part of this journey that we're going to embark on for the next trades? So here, moving this to May. Let's see where this is going to go. And we're going to do our research here at the Forex Helper. And we're going to see which direction this asset will go. The Hong Kong Index. Hang Seng. Join us. Be a part of our network. This is Gabriel, the Forex Helper. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for your time.